Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be having a pretty raw talk with you guys. I'll be talking about overthinking and why thinking is the enemy of man. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I've been thinking a lot lately, and I've been thinking about stuff that doesn't really matter. Just overthinking a lot, things that are really far down the line that I shouldn't be worrying about at all right now. And it's kind of annoying and kind of frustrating, honestly. And I'm sure a lot of people deal with similar things, right? We think about our life and the things that are going to come down the line, and we want to guarantee that things are going to go to plan, right? And things have to work out. And we think of every possible scenario happening, and oh, blah, blah, blah. If this doesn't happen, oh, I'm screwed. We get all caught up on it. 9 times out of 10, it's really not a big deal, right? Usually the things we're thinking about are not too big of a deal, and our head is playing tricks on us, right? The things we think about, if you just ask a friend, like for me personally, I'll be talking to my friends, I'll be like, hey man, like I'm worrying about this, and I'll be like, what are you worrying about, man? Like, that is extremely unlikely to happen. I have no idea why you're worrying about that. And that just reminds me that, like, to ourselves, things can be, we can make things a lot bigger than they actually are. And that's why it's always good to have someone to talk to be like, hey man, like, I've been worrying about this or that, and something to like get another perspective, right? Because we're always going to make things a big deal in our head, and that's not good. It's going to make you worry and think way more than you should. And a lot of the times, half the thoughts that go through our head don't even matter and aren't even relevant at all. Alright? So that's another thing. And most of the time, when we're overthinking or we're thinking too much, it's because, we're probably not doing anything. And what you need to do is you need to just either get up, read a book, go on a walk, work out, do something. Because idle hands are the devil's workshops, right? So yeah, that's something you gotta remember. You gotta try doing something. When you're dozing off, usually when people go to sleep, they start thinking a lot. That's not from me personally, but that's from what I've heard. So yeah, so when you're not really doing much, it's always good to try finding something to do when these thoughts pop up in your head, right? Because yeah, that'll distract you from them. Because when you're not doing anything, your mind gets bored and it goes off. And even if you are worrying about something that could like potentially be like something worth worrying about, really, it shouldn't be to the point where you're just like constantly thinking about it, and it's causing you to be frustrated and miserable. Because like, some things you're not going to be able to control, right? You're not going to be able to control every single thing that's happening in your life. So I mean, I'm not saying I'm doing this right now, but like, you got to try letting go. It's really hard for me personally, just saying like, if this doesn't work out, then I'm kind of screwed and I'm just gonna have to go with it. And that's what I've been trying to do, like just being okay with what happens, right? And not constantly worrying about what's gonna happen, if this is gonna work out, this and that, blah blah blah. You just gotta enjoy the day, right? Because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. So that's why we have to enjoy each and every day, and we shouldn't get too caught up on what's gonna happen in the future. Anyways, guys, that was just my quick talk with you guys. I hope you all have a good day, and peace out.
Oh, fuck.